We're like one crazy pilot.
So if they get above us and they're gonna like rope down, we could try to flip the ship over and
Just keep spinning, spiral. It'd be
we
the
just flip upside down.
rifle ship.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Just do barrel rolls the whole
We'll use
time.
our invincibility frames. I don't know what else. I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to hold the ship against the bigger ship.
Oh no! What we do is we fly away, and when they're chasing us behind us, we click an immovable rod, and we'll just tear a hole through their ship.
Oh yeah.
As it flies into it.
We could have the Ranger like ballisting them, I guess.
Or Matt, you could summon your like buddy over there, and then he could click the immovable rod inside their like cabin or something like that.
So how far away do we is these people here?
They're gonna close in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so you guys want to fight on the ship? Do you want to try to like do some shenanigans to like trick them or something, or do you want to like try to get it to shore and fight on the ground?
So yeah, so by staying by the coast is like actually this is like literally the coast still count like the beach, or is that dangerous?
It's just like it's a ramp up of danger. It's not like a discrete. It's not like a step function. Like you touch the coast and you're in imminent danger.
Well, we should probably go to the coast just because the warforged can probably like grab people and just jump into the water and then give a shit. You know what I mean?
All right, so I guess we'll pilot towards the coast. And I'm gonna flip the ship over if they get above us. Dump all these fools.
Barrel rolls. No, we stay hang out inside. I'll just.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah, so we're moving towards this Skyraker.
Or we all could jump off the ship and then use the immovable rod to like ladder ourselves down.
I could summon a flying steed by the time they're here.
Big bat, flying bat.
I could do that. I could do it. Got enough time.
Yeah, we'll just go towards the coast.
All right, so to the shore we go.
The ship gets about 120 feet from you, and then kind of locks in at the distance. And then you hear the zip of a teleportation magic, and a mind flyer appears on your ship.
But we're not surprised.
No, he doesn't. He shows up, but he doesn't seem like have any intention of attacking him.
Okay.
Is that a mind flyer? As you said.
Yes.
I don't know what that. What is that?
It's like a tentacle face thing that eats your brain.
Nice.
Like in Faerun and the Underdark, they're kind of native only to the Zendrick area. He looks powerful, but definitely not trying to look intimidating. And it seems like he has been trying to speak to you telepathically, but cannot, because you're wearing the rings of mind shielding.
Wait, so what was that again? He can't see us, or?
He was trying to talk to us telepathically, but he couldn't because we had the rings on.
Okay, well, that's good.
So he just came in person.
The guy with the bonuses to being mind flayed should take off the ring.
No, we can.
Well, now he just speaks normally. I hate to communicate in such a primitive matter. You seem to have forced my hand.
It's like, well, we've met a lot of dangerous foes with telepathic abilities, so it's better safe than sorry, I say.
Well, you all aren't your average adventurers to Zendrick, then.
You guys think he's challenge rating 1 or lower?
Oh, he's not undead either.
What can we do for you?
This is my territory. And I would like so kindly to know what you're doing flying out in this neck of the woods, or sea, or however you primitives analogy says it.
Is there another continent farther south?
No.
Okay, and do we? What do we? Let's see. Maybe I'll history again. Do I know what like these mind flayers or whatever are up to? Like, what's their mission? Are they just up after loot or whatever? Do they like the dragon from below? Blah blah blah.
No, they're their own faction, and they pretty much stay as independent. Either raiders or they run their own slave trading and stuff. They're primarily slavers.
But we're not here to interfere with any of your business.
Oh, but that doesn't really answer my question. What are you here for?
Well, I'm not really sure it's an answer you want to know.
Oh, bossy. I kind of like it.
How about we? How about we just give you some tribute for passage, and we'll be on our way.
And now you're reading my mind. If you're
Okay.
willing, the tribute's a magic item or about 1,000 gold. We'll call it even. Never
All right,
saw
then.
you.
We'll give him 1,000 gold.
It's coming out of Neil's share.
What? I mean, there's a 750 we just got for selling the other magic item, and we can just scrounge up another 250 more. I think it's reasonable.
All right.
We'll give him. Oh no.
I was gonna say we could give him the +1 armor, but
We sold that for the
Yours,
money. Yeah.
I mean, I got the no. I guess I don't have anything.
All right, so we'll give him 1,000 gold.
by the letter of the law, we'll give him a health potion. That's a magic item.
Yeah, they're worth 300 gold, right? 3 health potions. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he takes the 1,000 plus whatever extra you give him, and he waves his wand back toward the ship, and he vanishes.
Sweet.
Excellent.
And the ship begins to pull away toward the northeast.
Yeah, we better just keep moving.
Keep moving.
Everyone roll perception.
Oh god. Well, we got the barbell, I guess. The barbell dumbbell. I gotta my character sheet's loaded. Yeah, but I gotta find out if I know it or not.
Nelson knows it.
Whoa! I get +1. At least I didn't roll a 1.
You see something, Nelson? Neymar?
Possibly. What do I see?
it, guys. I see it.
Uh, as daylight begins to shine across the airship, uh, in the shadows from the door that you go into the cabins and below deck, you see a figure standing there. He looks like 6 arms, like web covers its face, and the rest of it is kind of too hazy to make out. But as you kind of stare longer at the creature, it just vanishes.
Oh jeez.
So where was that? Just in the air? Or we saw that somewhere? Is he standing somewhere?
He's standing under the frame where you go to go to go below deck.
Okay.
I guess I'll Arcana to see if I know what kind of. I assume magic type creature that was.
The way Namor described it, you feel like it is. He described the elf, a spider demon.
Is that a celestial fiend or undead?
It is a fiend, yes.
You're not a paladin anymore, Scott.
Of course I am. I
Just
still
an
have
evil
that.
one.
I still have that. So, as an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. In the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. Does that work with combined with the knowledge that there was like a guy on our ship? I spidey sense that.
Yes. You sense. You kind of sense his presence, but you actually don't know where. But you do pick up on the presence of a fiend.
All right. Does it seem like like one?
Yes,
Tell
just
that?
one.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some fiend on this ship.
You got some magical
It's
free spell on that?
liquid. Whatever. It's a demon that resembles a spider almost.
Google's not very helpful in finding a picture of that.
Here, there's a picture of it.
Oh, okay. It's a little spooky. So would this thing be hanging out with that fucking
Uh,
the insano dude who like almost made me insane?
uh, no, they're a demon that just is kind of exists in Zendrick.
So yeah, I could put up these spirit guardians and then like walk deck to deck, I guess. And you'd probably push them out. I have this guardian thing too, but I don't think that follows me.
Last 8 hours?
Yeah. So if you want, I could spirit guardians up and like go from deck to deck. And I could cast enhanced ability and give Nelson enhanced perception. Or I guess I could have it. I think I have a better perception check than Nelson.
And would detect
Wasted my wand.
Would detect magic detect the guy? Or at least his
No,
like
no.
invisibility-ness?
No.
So
Wait.
what is the mechanism that's going to get him out? You think Spirit Guardian somehow?
Yeah, well, the Spirit Guardians is just if they start within 15 feet of me, they take or they move within it. They get like zapped. So maybe we can like get them zapped and it might like manifest them or something. Don't know. It's just one of the few things I have that doesn't require me to be able to like see them.
I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna summon my duplicate and put it on him. And so I'll summon the duplicate and I'll put the Spirit Guardians on him. And then we'll push through and try to flush him out. Oh, and I'll cast light. And I'll give myself, I guess, the enhanced ability for the wisdom. Oh no, wait. Yeah, perception's wisdom. So you guys ready? Let's do this.
Let's do it.
So yeah, I'm sending out the clone in front of me, and he's gonna have the guardians on him, and then I'll stay behind and stealth, and keep my eyes open, my owl's eyes open.
I roll perception with advantage. You don't see anything. As you go up and through, as you try to go all the way through the ship and back up, you don't see anything.
I mean, I can try to turn undead if you guys want, but I don't know if that'll get them.
We can just keep moving and keeping your bubble on us and just staying near you would like identify or would whatever.
So if you want, I can put up the Guardian of Faith, the big one that doesn't move, and that will give us like a somewhat of a bubble. All right, so you guys want to move on, or you want to keep looking for this thing, or do you think it left? Nelson?
Well, we should probably just keep going.
I don't think we can hear you, Nelson.
Yeah, Ness is broken again.
Broken.
Stupid microphone.
You can keep going.
Go, go, go.
You're back. Gotcha, Nelson.
Okay.
As you make your travels, you don't see the creature anymore. Thinking it left.
Do you guys want me to prepare something to get rid of him if he shows up?
What could you prepare?
I could prepare banishment, which I think would teleport him out of here.
Yes, he's not native. So if you banish him, he's not coming back.
I think there's like a magic circle we could use that could like lock him down if we found him, or lock him out of somewhere. I have that shadow ring, but I don't think that'll help.
I mean, I could use this divine sense again. I got multiple uses of it. Let's see if I detect them as well.
You use it again, and you don't detect it.
All right, so we're all good. Off we go.
All right, but somebody might be on our trail here.
What?
Somebody might be following us or some shit.
Oh, and using that thing to try to help follow us?
It might be.
I don't know if there's like a protection from scrying spell.
Well, it's possible the fucking tentacle dude dropped it on us. That's okay.
I mean, it might be legit to just get somewhat close and then drop off the ship and just try and trek the rest of the way. Might have better chance of dodging them that way. So it would take longer and instead of bringing a lot of attention to our peeps over in what is it, the Ash Cauldron? Is that where we're going?
Yes.
Yeah. So we could maybe do is get like somewhat close to there. Is everything like actually like Arctic over here? Everything that's white?
It's cold, but it shouldn't affect you too much.
Okay.
Unless you go too far south. It should be safe to jump this gap here.
What's that place called? Darquat.
As a drow city.
Okay, so you guys want to try to jump that gap and then we can land on the other side and make it the rest of the way? Or do you want to like, because the other option is we could fly like across the scimitar spires, like across that upper part, and then put down when we hit the green. But I don't know how safe that will be.
Yeah.
And we'd still have like, well, that'd be rough. I don't know if we want to really travel through the thing called the Valley of Shadows. Oh, I got the shadow ring, so it's all okay.
Well, I take that back. It's mostly a Duger. The deep dwarf city. Some drow live there too. They mine a special diamond dust used for special ritual spells, usually related to demon or devil summoning. But it is mostly closed to foreigners.
Okay. I mean, we could go to like this place northeast of, we could go like past where we need to go and trek back like to this Bazik mole if we think that might be a better place, and then just trek backwards.
You take medicine?
Isn't the thing still gonna follow us when you check backwards?
Should.
That's what I'm kind of confused about.
Well, I don't know how they're following. If it's like if
You
they're
take
just
sleepy
following the
medicine?
ship, or if we like could eat more easily, or if it's just like
Yeah, I mean,
magic
I guess we could
scrying.
try to put the ship in like a different spot.
Yeah, so I think our options are like we could continue the way we're going and jump this gap, and then maybe we could either put down there and like walk up the coast.
Oh,
That's,
cool.
that's a long ass
It's a
walk.
long ass walk. Or we could fly the gap and like maybe like land somewhere down here and then like walk up or whatever. Or Scott was suggesting we could like fly past it and
To, like, what, the Dread
in
Lake?
here somewhere, and then like backtrack back. Or we could fly. We could fly along like these mountains. And then like trek the last little bit.
Well, we could cut underneath and then go up there anyways.
Or we could fly and like put down somewhere on like these things and try to like float over or something. We could like put down on that like southern area and try to like float an iceberg over with like wind or something.
Wind.
Yeah, and again, we don't know how, like, if we are being followed and if ditching the boat would even get us.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't put an ice gap or like water gap between us and our boat. In the event we need to get it quickly. So I think one of the island ones. I think landing like maybe upper left near the Valley of Shadows, because like that would hide, because we could go to any one of those other places, right? Above that.
So it kind of depends on how like dangerous the Valley of Shadows is.
Yeah, the edge of the Valley of Shadows.
I mean, we could like fly through the fangs of Argrath or whatever. And it might make it like really hard to follow us.
Well, not if they're on the ship.
Or we could put down. I mean, I don't know. I got the shower rings. I'm all for the Valley of Shadows. Any thoughts? I'm gonna start numbering them. I'm gonna number this one number 1. 1 is landing around there. I guess like 2 is landing just like south. And like 3 is going like past it and coming back at it.
I think three's okay.
So Neil's for 3. Scott?
3 was my idea.
Yeah.
Scott says 3. Nelson?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, so we'll do 3. So we're gonna take the trip. We're gonna cut that little corner down there, and then kind of fly like that. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Go ahead and
Alright.
move the ship. As you get near the gap, you see to the north and another airship moving. It looks like it was headed this way, further north, but it seems to just go past you and totally ignoring you.
So what kind of airship does it look like? Another one of the steampunk ones or steamboat ones?
It looks like yours are very similar.
Okay, well. Alright, well, let's just zip away.
Steiny, you gotta rotate the ship to face forward.
No, we're drifting, man.
The airships don't have tank controls or whatever.
Just moving along. All right, we're at 3 now.
Okay, you don't. There's a lot of smoke to the north coming from Tempest Spine. Other than that, you don't really see anything.
So how
is that green like a foresty place?
It is very jungle,
Okay, so we get
very
higher
thick canopy.
Yeah, okay, let's hide our shit in there.
Are you gonna land your ship here and walk across?
Yeah, how far is it from like our ship here
It'd
to
be
the Ash Cauldron?
4 days,
Oh god.
and you're climbing over some heavy, really rough terrain.
We could maybe put the ship up a little bit further.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
I have about 2 days.
How many people can your steed carry, Scott? Can all just sit on your steed? We'll all sit in bags of holding up to our neck. And you can carry us on your steed.
Conjure some animals too. Bring out the dolphins.
As you land your airship and start preparing for the travel, packing your packing bags and whatnot, a bunch of small, they almost look like goblins. There's about 20, 30 of them that poke their heads out amongst the underbrush. They're speaking in goblin.
Does anybody speak goblin?
Not me.
And just dominate one.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Is one looks like the leader?
Yes.
Got him!
There it goes. Dominate, goblin looks like that, carries the skull, kind of has a machete, and very red eyes.
Bet you guys wish you had a pet.
You're just like, I hope that in his society he can.
I
Your tongues.
I have tongues, so I can hook it up.
Alright. Well, the goblin comes over toward you. Yep. Foreigners, what do you want? You beckon me?
Ask him what the deal is, whatever if there is like.
So yeah, I guess we'll ask him about the area and what's around.
Oh, bad. Foreigners, yes?
Like, is he asking if we're bad foreigners? Or that there's other bad foreigners around?
Other bad. All bad. You bad.
All foreigners are bad.
Takes 1 damage.
Oh, so is he talking about the people at the ash cauldrons?
No. North, that way, he points. To the northeast. Yapkin Dons on march. Nay.
So what race are the other foreigners?
Elves mostly. Yeah, nasty, but not nasty as drow.
Do we think they're from the Undying Court, maybe? We kind of nuked those guys, though. Okay.
You could ask this dude for some tips getting over to Ash Cauldrons. Maybe he knows a shortcut to or easier path.
We travel there to get snow, fresh water. Yes. I know path. Yes. Fake foreigners.
Alright, we'll head out with this dude. And I guess we'll have his scouts keep track of, like, does he know what's going on over in Bazek Malm?
Yon down on much. Yeah, good.
Well, Matt keeps goblins, so what was that? What does that say, Matt?
Well, that's even translating it to English. Or common.
I had no idea what he said.
Scott, did you get it?
Yeah.
Yon down on march. Yuck.
Is our ship gonna be okay here?
Oh, maybe. Horsemen might take it.
So where's the better spot to hide it?
Nowhere to hide from forestmen. He means Trents. Or Dryads.
Yeah, fuck it, maybe we should just fly the ship in.
Yes, fuck it, slide in. Yeah.
Even if they
Well-
follow us, what are they gonna do?
We could leave somebody here,
No.
like floating the ship, and then send somebody ahead to try to find out if there's a way to get rid of this like demon on our ship.
We can
We
access
have the
the
Dragonborn to watch the ship.
That's right. Thank God we didn't lose him in the ocean.
Yeah, but I don't know. Ask this guy if he knows about the demon thing that we mentioned, that we saw.
Yeah, so does this goblin know anything about the demon?
I've heard foreigners call them Bodocs. Don't know what it means, but they are in our time. Wow. In our stories, nightmare folk.
Is there any way to get rid of them?
Hey, you must slay them in your dreams.
Never sleeping again.
All right, so do we want to fly the ship in? I mean, there is like a mobile fortress there, so it's probably pretty good.
Yeah, there's should be a whole bunch of dragon or vole dudes rather.
All right, so I guess we'll fly the ship in. Do we want to like send this goblin dude to find out more about what they're doing over in wherever land?
He should be able to speak to you telepathically.
Okay. You can keep a little goblin horde around.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have him send the goblin horde over to find out more about the other guys while we're going flying up in the ship. Sound like a plan, guys?
Yep.
All right. Scott, take us away. But I want the ship facing the right way, though.
Yeah, I've been moving it. You noticed that, right?
No backward shit.
Parking her right by the cauldron. Do we see like any sign of our peeps? The vole?
Yes. You see the citadel that got, or the fortress got teleported. It's amongst some, looks like haphazardly constructed, like ruins almost. You see the necromancer's ship floating near the fortress. And you see this giant ass thing. You have no idea what the hell it is. Bound in like a magic circle near the fortress. On a
What's good, guys, right?
on a skull of thrones sits a who you can only assume to be Lady Vol.
Well, let's park right up by this other guy's ship. So if they followed anybody, could have been him.
All right, so I guess we'll tell them about our interaction with the pirates because that's one of the most pressing matters, and then we'll mention that
That demon thing.
that there's like other people up in Bazak Malm.
Oh, and the demon thing.
Oh yeah, and the demon thing. But we weren't followed. Don't worry.
As you set your ship down next to the liches, he seems to be working on several other scrolls. Standing near him is Indris Vol. Indris, as you approach to speak to him, the Lich turns to you. Indris Vol has told me that you have some connection to the dragon below, that he can feel it.
Well, we think that will be useful in this whole endeavor.
We've heard from multiple sources that we're going to be involved with the summoning of the dragon from below.
Say what?
Well, there's the prophecy, and each step has been coming true so far.
We do not believe in prophecies. But if they are true, then there's no point in fighting it so desperately. We work to do our own ends.
So do we want to tell them that we have the necessary pieces to summon the dragon from below?
No. We'll find out what their whole plan is.
Do you tell them about the pirates and the demon?
Yeah.
And the people to the north, east.
Well, there's something stupid going on in Bazik Mole. The Elder Dryad has gotten herself involved in some adventuring group trying to unearth something or another. Not our concern. As for the pirates, well, they shouldn't be involved. The demon, he's a tricky one. But you shouldn't have to worry about him. You see that creature over there, as he points to the abomination restrained in the magic circle.
Yep.
That is what happens when you try to teleport to the Darakiri, the land of the dragon below. You are turned to madness and abomination. Even our most powerful magic does not resist it. But that is what the fortress of Analyth is for. Constructed during the Great War by House Cannith, it is said to resist even the most powerful of magic and psionics. I've run the test, and it seems they speak true as much as they boast.
We should have sent that Spike dude. Yeah, Warforged Spike Man.
Lord of Blades, you know what you speak.
Oh yeah.
Ah, getting him to act is beyond our concern. He is but a ravaged dog. Stay out of his backyard, and he will not bother you.
Would he be immune to such magic?
Most likely, yes. But the same technology that was used to build him, House Cannith used to build this fortress near the end of the war. A fortress mobile and powerful, and immune to even the strongest of spell sieges. As part of their end game.
We're gonna go through on the fortress into the madness domain and then wage war on the dragon there.
Yep, that's the goal.
Is he more powerful in his domain?
I would say that from our predictions, he is not as powerful in his domain.
All right. Well, we're kind of on board with the plan, but do you think we should find out what they're doing up northeast of us?
So he always said this fucking dryad is consequential. Is the
Oh yeah, that's right. They're just looking for something underground.
Adventurers come to Zendrick to find and seek magical items and stuff in the ruins. Large networks of underground ruins lay in Zendrick,
Do the
most
dryads,
untouched.
do the dryads usually help people though?
No, they think themselves guardians.
So isn't it a little weird that the queen dryad is helping these guys?
She's not. She's fighting them.
All right. So we're gonna march into the abyss on this mobile fortress.
That is the plan.
Are we really needed?
or yeah? What's our purpose now?
Well, the four of you, me, and then Driscoll, will be heading there. Plus, my army of undead on my ship.
Alright.
Would be cool beans. Does Dragon from Below? Does he have Horcruxes or shit? What do we gotta know to kill this guy?
Have what?
What's I said Horcrux or whatever the Harry Potter shit is. What's the mechanics of killing the dragon from below?
Well, when he comes to this land, he's pretty much a god. But if you kill a god in his domain, then he ceased to be a god. Driscoll puts it.
Okay. And this is not. Well, I'm not mentioning this to him, but so if we had the shit to summon him, if we go to his domain and we summon him, will he appear in front of us, or would he appear in the other domain?
Hard to tell.
Okay, well maybe we'll fucking table that shit for a while.
So Arcana Man, do you think there's any weird interaction with taking the summoning objects into his domain?
I can't even think about it.
Magic might be a little wonky there.
Oh god.
No more 27 AC for the wizard.
What do you mean? Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Alright, so let's see. Because here's a goofy thing. Let me think about this.
Do we know the details on what we have to do to complete the dragon ritual?
Yes, the gnome way told you.
What was that again?
You put all the pieces together. They kind of all fit together. You pour a little blood on it. You say a little prayer. Bada, put a little
Bada bing, bada
magic.
boom.
Bada boom, bada bing. There you go. You got a dragon below.
Okay, because what we're trying to avoid is an accidental summoning when we intend to teleport ourselves down there in the thing.
What if we summon him and he's right there in front of us?
No, but then because then he's a god in this domain, we don't want to do that.
Do we maybe want to tell these people that we have the artifacts?
Yeah, I think it's probably a wise thing at this point.
Since we're going to fight him anyway,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like we're at like great risk of like, you know, like giving away some key piece of information we're gonna need.
Yeah, just let him out of the fucking bottle, bro.
Yeah, just let him out of the bottle. It'll be no big
Yeah,
deal.
we'll at it again.
No, you could have signed him into the
Just
bottle.
let the dragon out.
I do think it makes sense because I think it'd be pretty poor if we fucking accidentally complete the ritual some magic way.
How are we gonna complete the ritual some magic way? I don't see how.
Well, it's just gonna be like instead of us teleporting there,
But
he
I mean,
teleports
so here's the
here.
question,
It's very
Simon.
easy for such a thing to happen in terms of like plot and stuff.
But the question is like, why would we not tell him? Like, what possible need do we have for these artifacts if we actually succeed? Like, if we go into their domain, like, let's say everything goes to plan. We go in there, we kill the dragon from below. Like, why do we care about the artifacts anymore? They don't mean anything to us. I'm not confident what could possibly go wrong with telling these.
All right, let's drag it out. Let's let the dragon out.
We'll let the dragon out.
He's being nice.
All right, so
He's just
I
so
vote
nice.
that we tell him about the artifacts.
I vote so too.
Nelson?
Do it.
All right, Steiner.
Alright.
Dragon out.
All right, we'll tell him about the artifacts.
Well, that we don't know how much of this is true, but based on prophecy and the information we gathered, that these pieces, or we have pieces that are involved with summoning the dragon from below. We just want to make sure that that we handle these things correctly, so we don't do some sort of accidental, you know, flippy floppy inverse summoning teleportation thing.
The Lich kind of looks, has your full attention as you talk about it. He says, "Well, I'm not sure how that would work, but let us be safe."
Yeah, we should probably keep at least some of the pieces like separate from this whole endeavor.
If you're
No
willing to
accident.
give me a piece, at least one at a time, to examine.
Sure. We'll give him the dusted ranger one first.
How did you come across such items?
A mix of luck and collection of rare items.
Mine's on loan.
Who fucking loaned it to you?
I borrowed it from a merchant.
What? Oh yeah, we fucking picked one off a corpse. A dusted corpse. Yeah, so a mix of luck and seeking rare items, rare magic items.
Mm. I guess this is where we'll leave off.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Everyone gets a long rest. Go ahead and make sure you're all leveled up to level 11.
Sweet.
And
Yes, sir.
as the Lich goes over each of the items, you'll find out anything that he learns start next session.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
All right, yeah. So for future sessions, what are people's schedules like?
Should be good on Monday.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, I'm good as well.
Matt, how's Monday look for you?
I think it's good. It's my brother's graduation this weekend, but I think it's on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about last week, but parents medical emergency came up, and
Yeah, no
my
problem.
sister
No problem at all, man.
my sister also graduated that weekend, and she needed to be picked up before they kicked her out of the
Yeah,
dorms.
they kick your ass right out of there.
Wait, we had like 4 days on them, right? I forget what it was. We just like played TF2 for like the last 4 days before we
Yeah.
kicked out.
Yeah, but that's no problem. Shit happens.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good
yeah.
this week.
Okay, Scott, you in a new place now, or whatever?
I haven't actually moved, but I'll be moving
Jeez.
this month. Yeah.
Upgrade, downgrade.
Well, it's basically side grade.
Jeez.
That tells you that the school bought out the building. They tell you
That is
that?
pretty interesting. Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, they just bought out the whole apartment building. So
Yeah, but I think like the lease is a lease, right? I don't think that can change. But that's why they're buying you out, I guess. You should have held out for more. You should have been a nail apartment, like the good old Chinese nail apartment.
yeah,
You're like, I want 3 months rent.
yeah.
Okay, 4. Okay.
There had been like a clause in there that they like might turn the place into condos at some point,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know. Somehow they're whatever. It's not worth the legal.
Neymar, roll a wisdom save.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. See.
Whew.
You did.
Oh baby,
Happened.
your brain mouth.
My bow.
Wait.
Evil.
You're dead. You're dust.
Oh yeah, it is probably.
Wait, what?
It's probably his bow.
His bow is eating him?
Bow's gonna eat him.
Evil.
Wait,
Oh my
Lot
God.
Totem, you're Neymar, right? Or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Steiner.
Roche. I can roll a wisdom
Wait,
save
no.
if you want.
Here's,
Neymar's Nelson.
So
yeah, but your names in the Discord are different. So
Neymar is Brains.
Oh, Brains, yeah.
Steiner is Gator. That's me. Steiner is still Gator.
I don't know if we can like add a note.
Matt is La Totem is Roach.
here, let me.
Yeah, I know that's tough.
And Nelson just dies. This thing eats him.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna be making the save.
Just when I get an awesome bow, I die. That's my luck.
During the night, you see that creature again that you saw on the ship. It's as you're resting in the tent, and the wind blows, and it's standing at the edge of the door to the tent, and you're just kind of frozen, unable to move. It moves into the tent and almost as if grows in size, as if a shadow, and then its mouth reaches down, webs pulling away from it. And it gets close to your mouth. And almost like a gooey sack drips from its mouth into yours. And then you wake up from what seemed like a bad dream.
So did we just make out? Oh man. Do I feel any different?
No, you don't feel any.
You're back in here now.
Nelson's dead.
You're just heavy sweat, but you don't feel any different.
Jeez, the ranger.
Jeez, demon get you? Demon get you? In your nightmare? Little daydream? Demon daydream?
Oh, a little wet dream.
Little wet dream? Is that good, huh?
Oh yeah. Making out with some demons.
The dryads?
Mm. Nelson, did you make that note next to your name? Or Asa do that?
I did not.
So
I think Matt did. Matt, did you do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can change nicknames.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Minute left. Celtics make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I gotta change the name, I think. Do you guys see that?
Yep.
I do.
Yeah, I didn't see it in any of the game. Yeah. 7-point lead. Minute left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They basically blew that exact lead last night in about the same amount of time. So, or not last game.
Not gonna do this time.
Okay. Zaya's gonna hand him the ball a couple times.
They're holding on to it more right now.
Yeah, maybe they learned their lesson.
Oh, that's GG right there. 30 seconds left. Up by 9.
I think get smoked next week or whenever.
Oh, yeah.
When is it?
4-game sweep Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday's next night.
Instant 4-game sweep.
Yeah, it's gonna be lights out. Tomorrow is like the lottery, right?
Yeah, it's like 8:30 or 7:30 or something.
All right. Any last questions, comments, concerns?
Should I make a wisdom saving throw? I'm just kidding.
Bet you wish y'all had goblins.
And Matt didn't waste any time getting a dominated dude under his wing.
And now he can't like die either. I can like resurrect them.
Although if you try to dominate anybody else, he'll just instantly get destroyed.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some.
That's why the dominated people at the castle or citadel killed themselves, was so that the people, their masters could just resurrect them, saves them the trouble.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Good night, and see you guys next week.
Yep.
Can
Yeah,
you
okay.
can you undominate somebody? Just take
Nope.
it off of them.
Nope. If
So
you
this-
take it off of them,
They die.
they'll turn to dust in their soul.
So Matt, you're gonna kill this dude. There's no way to not kill him